I was waiting on the pause on the singing so I could start the stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever it is on your time, and welcome to the stream. Hope oh, there you go. I was like, where am I? Hope everyone is having a good day today. My day's been going pretty well. I got home, ate food, drew this to get ready for stream today, played The Division 2 a bunch, and now I'm here. Pretty productive day, I would say. Anyways, today's activity. Oh, hello, Soul Fanatic. I hope you're having a good day today. Enjoy your 5-minute break. Today's activity. Oh, I'm being very distracted by the song because I want to sing it, but I can't. I gotta hold myself back. I feel like last time we were having an art stream, I sung the entire time instead of drawing. Goddamn Philistine. I had to get at least one of them out. The song is about to be done. Anyways, while I was at work today, well, not just today, but I kept thinking about these two specifically. And I was like, oh, they've been on my mind recently a lot. I was like, you know what? We'll draw then. I feel like it's been a while. It's honestly been a while since I drew. Well, that is a lie. I was gonna say it's been a while since I drew pretty much anything. But I have been drawing things. I've been just drawing things that I can't show you. Because they are for D&D purposes only. And I don't usually post those. Well, I don't post the Fugies. And that's what I've been drawing recently. A bunch of D&D Fugies. Because I think we're gonna get a session soon. So I want to get them out of the way as fast as I can. But yeah. Also, my music is very loud on my end for some reason. That's why I'm getting so distracted, is the music is too loud. It will be the same volume for you guys. I'm not changing your volume, just changing my volume, you know? Also, today's drawing idea is... I just realized the problem, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But anyways... the idea is that I have two of my Blorbos here, Ember and Pebble, and you know they are a couple. And there is a thing that I've been enjoying looking around that people make. That I've seen this a lot in the Deltarune community specifically. That people really like drawing Susie resting her head on top of Chris's head, and I want to do something similar here, but I just now realized the problem. They have horns. I can probably squeeze their muzzle in between the horns. I think that should be fine. If it becomes a problem later, I'll just make her stand and then have her rest on top of the horns instead. I think that will work out. Because I didn't draw Pebble's like body and the back because you know you're not gonna see it, so I didn't draw any of the construction lines for it. But she's supposed to be like kneeling, like I'm drawing with no color. Amazing, like this, you know. Imagine that is an actual good legs, and while she's like has her hands over like this. But you're not supposed to see it, so it's all good. But yeah, I don't know if you guys also, I need to get references. Oh, isn't it crazy that it's already March? Insane. Like since I started drawing this, I was like, oh, time to what is the latest time that I drew Ember? Oh, it was the Valentine's one. So I was like trying to I interrupted my I didn't draw her snout here. So this is useless to me. Oh yeah, it's already March. It didn't dawn to me that it was March until I was going to start drawing this today, and I was like, let's put it in the folder. And I was like, wait, I need to make a new folder because it's a new month. Deltarune Chapter 5 releases this year, true and real. According to Tricky Tony's posts, it may be coming sooner rather than later. I think this is the latest drawing that I have of Ember that has her snout showing. There's a lot you're looking forward to. Me too. This year is looking pretty good for gaming, if I do say so myself. Like, what is it called? Death Stranding on PC is gonna be coming out soon. I don't know if I'm going to be... if I should be excited for this or not. We'll figure it out soon enough. But I think the new Suikoden game is gonna be coming out this year as well. And speaking of Suikoden, the anime is got you know what? Let's watch the trailer. That's a good idea. Me, thank you, me. Can I find... because the only place that I could find was a link that somebody sent it to me on Twitter, but I don't want to watch that one. I want to see if they have it on YouTube. But Suikoden anime. Oh, they do have the trailer in the official thing. Good, good. Hopefully this does not have subtitles, I don't think. So... let's enjoy watching it in Japanese, shall we? Oh, good thing I checked this first. They had audio tracks auto-dubbed the thing on. Blue are all over the screen. Yes, because it follows my cursor. That's how it's supposed to be. Let me show you guys the screen. Also, I'm glad you think it's funny. It means it's working. Okay, stop. Let's watch this. It's so exciting. I do not know any Japanese, but it's all about Suikoden, baby. It's about war. I would say I think they didn't show off a lot in this trailer. It is mainly like the main characters and who the voice actors are. Oh, look at all these characters. Can't believe anime is finally real. I think the art style looks a little bit weird at some points. Like, I don't think I like how Luca looks here. Like, this shot specifically. This is based on his actual character portrait, but he looks so weird here. Let me show you what he looks like. Mr. Luca Blight. What's hello in Japanese? Hello. Suikodenchu. There's a portrait of him that looks just like that. Actually, maybe not. Now that I'm looking at the portrait, it doesn't look that similar. I guess it doesn't have the teeth, but it definitely has the vibe. I'm gonna get a random image over here so you guys can see it. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. I was like, why didn't it show up on screen? It's because it's on a different window. Wait. Give me a second, let me fix that. There you go. This is Mr. Luca Blight. So this is why I thought it was weird, because he looks kind of different. He doesn't look like his usual self. Like, look at this for comparison. Look at this image. Maybe I can find one that is not smiling, like he has his mouth closed. Wait. Let's get one like this. Look at his face. There you go. That's how he looks like in the game. He looks different. They changed his hair color. Right? Or maybe it's just the lighting. Maybe it's because it's on everything's on fire. What other anime looks like that? I have no idea. I think this is being made by Konami's in-house animation studio. I don't think it's made by an animation studio that usually works on anime. But my man is evil. That's his sister. Yeah, see? You can see Konami animation. So it is not made by people that usually work on anime. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess we'll find out. There it is, October 2026, baby. Soon. Very exciting times we live in. Let me put the music back on. I don't know. I will watch it even if it's bad, because I'm a Suikoden fan, as I think everybody knows by this point. But I don't know how to feel about it yet. I guess we'll wait and see. They can do a lot more expressions in anime as opposed to game portraits. The problem is, well, the thing is that I'm not saying that his expression is weird. I mean, he looks a little bit different. Like, but I guess that's just a change in art style. Like, his hair color is different because his hair in the game is very dark. It's straight up black, and in the anime it's kind of like a dark brown. But it could be the lighting because like everything's on fire around him, so it added a little bit of a red hue to the black, which made it a little bit brown. I don't know. Because his sister still has, like, black hair. We'll see. Well, I'll hold my judgment for now. I will watch it regardless if it's, like I said, if it's good or bad. So I guess at the end of the day, I'll be consuming the product anyways. I think these are too big. I need to make this a little bit smaller. I made a mistake of starting this very small. So the brush size that I usually use is not working. Why is this not looking right? Oh, that one I know why it wasn't. Like, it's a little bit too small. I need to make it bigger. They're also very excited about Deltarune. And like I said, Death Stranding coming out in like 2 weeks? When is it coming out, actually? Death Stranding on the beach, the most expensive game ever. I don't know why they made it so expensive. It's coming out in 2 weeks. 19th of March. Actually, less than 2 weeks. It's like a week and 6 days. I will not be streaming the game. Just so you guys know, but I will be playing it. What else that is gonna be coming out this year that is big? Oh yeah, Slay the Spire 2 came out. I don't really care for it, but it is big, and I hope people enjoy it. Trying to think about other big things. Oh yeah! Not as big, but I am excited about. Pragmata is gonna be coming out next month. And that's a game, I played the demo and I thought the idea of it was really cool. What else? I'm going through my list, of my wish list here on Steam. But a lot of games that I wanted, I already bought it. There's I don't know, can't think of any other big games. Like, if they are coming out, it's not on my wish list. At least not on Steam. And I don't really own a Switch 2 or anything like that, so I can't really be that excited about those either. Oh yeah! Since we're listening to Artonelico music, I'm still on the fence about how I should approach Chu when I do eventually play it. Because, as I said, we're gonna be playing the Project Metafalica version, which fixes all the localization problems so the translation doesn't suck. But the problem with that is that we're gonna be playing undub. So I don't want to mute the voices. So I think how we're probably going to approach that is by a voice line plays, we hear it, and then I voice it. I think that would be the best way to do it. Tomodachi Life, living the dreams, highly anticipated. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not buying a Switch 2, so I'm not excited for it. I hope the people that do have a Switch 2 though are going to enjoy it though. Oh, I noticed what is being a problem for me. I made her ears too big. Her ears are a little bit smaller. It's going to be on the Switch 1? Oh, problem solved. Okay, I am excited about that. I thought it was gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive. Did they say on the presentation at any point that it's gonna be on the Switch 1 as well? Because I don't remember. Because that's why I was a little bit bummed about it. I was like, damn, they didn't say anything about the Switch 1. Or maybe they were hiding on purpose so more people would buy a Switch 2. Huh? Why is this box so big? What is down here? Die. There we go. Problem solved, baby. Oh, so when we do eventually play Artonelico 2, you guys can finally listen to this song in the game. Because this is from Artonelico 2 and I really like this song. Naturally, well, of course I knew it was gonna have a Switch 2 version. I just don't remember them ever saying that it's gonna be on the first one. But it could be that I just wasn't paying attention. Because I also haven't seen anybody talking about the Switch 1 version either. La, 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 la. Oh yeah, but before we do get to Artonelico 2, I need to go back to Suikoden 5. With all the Suikoden news, I'll probably go back to it next week. I know that I said that 2 weeks ago, but I think this time is for real. And if I don't, it's not that I lied, it's that I failed. Why does this still feel wrong? I think I made her snout too big. I think that's the problem. Maybe it will look more like her when I draw the eyes. But that's just how it be. I am very inconsistent with my shapes. And you know what? That's just the way it do be like sometimes. Especially when I speak my English correctly. So for the horn is the thing that I'm wondering how it's gonna be. So her ears are usually a little bit more up, but since somebody's gonna be resting on her head, I decided to have them more to the sides. But how will this work? Because I can draw the horns, but they will be... I think I do not... I don't think I need to draw this horn. Because if Pebble is gonna be here, her snout will naturally be blocking it. This is an example snout, by the way. So I don't need to draw that horn. That horn does not exist in my brain anymore. It is gone forever. But this horn over here is a little bit too small. It needs to be bigger. I think the only way I would consider getting a Switch 2 is when they release a new Splatoon game. Then I would think about it. Like, I wouldn't actually buy it, but I would consider. I say that, but it's been so long since I played Splatoon 3. It kind of lost its spark for me after the grand Splatfest. Because it felt like they were that was their final hurrah, and then I was like, well, I guess the game is over, and it wasn't really, but it felt like it was. It kind of killed my mood to play it, and then I just never played it again. I don't know how you feel about that. I still like the music though. Trying to remember, I'm pretty sure there were more Splatfests after I left, after the Grand Splatfest. But I don't know if they were like repeats, like encores, or if they were actually new stuff. Has anyone figured out what they're saying? I don't think so. I don't think you are supposed to figure it out. It's just gibberish. Sometimes there are words in there, but it's very rare. Just very dire music to be drawing right now. I think I need to make this a little bit longer. Or actually, I know why this looks weird. I think this is supposed to be curving upwards, just a smidge, instead of curving downwards. That looks a little bit better. You know what? I think I figure out what the problem is. I think I made her head too long or too wide. Now it's a little. It's gonna stay like this. You know, my methodology of drawing things is like whatever happens, happens, and then I don't fix it. It's been working really well for me. So her eye shape is... Oh, this is gonna be a problem as well. This horn is a little... wait. I think I do need to make her head taller. Because I realized I don't have any space for the eyes. Maybe this will also fix her wide head problem. I really need to download all the songs that we hear on stream and have them playing off of my computer instead of having a YouTube playlist. Because I think I should have a thing that says what we're listening to right now at a corner of the screen or something. I feel like it really adds to whatever I'm doing. This is more Artonelico music, by the way, if you were wondering. Yeah, I think now that her head is taller is a little bit better. But now I feel like the snout is too big. Digital art really fixed a lot of problems that I would have drawing traditionally. Is because I like drawing things and then figure out what is like not correct while I'm doing it. If you're doing traditional art, there it is. You just gotta live with it. It's in the paint. It's in the easel now. Now for the eyes. I don't know which expression I want her to make. I think I just want her looking to the side with a kind of neutral expression. usually have her eyes like this. Maybe add just a small, a small this. Oh, big shot time. Chris, was that a big shot just there, just now? Every time I think about this song, I cannot help but think of the Germa version of it that somebody made. Be a big shot. Be a big shot. Now's your shot. Now's your shot. I don't have to worry too much about this side because you are barely gonna be seeing anything. Freedom motif. I think if I ever commission somebody to make a song for the channel, I'll ask them to put the freedom motif in there. They'll probably hate me for it, but you know, it will be funny. Maybe I need to make her eyes slightly bigger. I think I need to make her look down and not to the side. Now, actually, like that, it looks like she's looking at the camera, which is not what. Ooh, which is not what I want to do. Looks more like she's looking at the floor, I think. Of course, you gotta add the blush. Let's use the eye layer for that. Why not? Wah 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 wah. I think that's a little bit too much. More opacity. That's good. Actually, before I know that I just started the stream, but I need to be right back. You guys enjoy the music and the fan art while I'm away. Wow. My castle town is so funky. I'm back, gamers. Just in time for a little bit of more drawing. Can you believe it? I sure can't. I think that's it for the face. Now for the hard part. So when I was drawing this pose... Oh, this is not supposed to be on the same layer. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All the way down, please. Thank you. When I was drawing this pose, I was like, if I made her stand up, she's gonna be way taller than she's supposed to be. But it's fine. Don't have to worry about it. It'll be okay. You know, art is all about you trying to draw things, and you can put as much effort as you want to. Also, I think I need to make this bigger. And I think that's very important. And I think this head needs to be a little bit more centralized. Because I did made it less wide. Trying to see how this will make sense, this area over here. Because I think maybe like this, and then whoop. When the stars align, the right shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exile shall be there. It will be a singing string. All are not the same, but three shall be as one. Freedom in the flame, the end has just begun. Shifts may break alone, but twisted make a braid. Wherever on their own, the journey shall begin. I sang so many wrong lyrics there, but don't you worry about it, it's fine. Out in the cold, backs against the stone. The timid and the bold, kobold, keep each other warm. Shivering alone, but joined unafraid. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be. I would not go for this long note. I cannot do it. Pyre is such a good game. I'm so glad that I got to go through the game again with Lou. I keep singing that game's praises and I finally got to show off. Trying to make sense of this leg. The stars align, the art shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. Strings may break alone, but twisted make a braid. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be made. The journey shall be made. The journey shall be. bit early there, but it's fine. When I say that found family is my favorite trope, I mean it. If you have found family in your video game, I'll probably play it. Even got me to play a visual novel, which Pyre basically is. Oh, not flow. Oh, come in well met by brave little spark. I'm not gonna sing that song again. I already did it last time we did a drawing stream. What I want is to make sure that this feat is correct. My brave little spark. How long you've wandered, burned bright as a star. Oh, I have waited you patiently all this time. Past every fate, now sing with me once more. Share of your life, far greater than memory. Cannot go high, and I won't. I keep saying I'm not gonna sing it, but I can't help it. It's a good song. It's a good song, sir. I don't know if this leg is correct. I feel like this doesn't make sense. Like over here, this butt. But you know what? I think after I add like the thing that she has, it will probably be fine. So we'll leave it like that for now. Waters became one. There's rivers and lakes reaching for the horizon and far beyond. Oh, it's such a beautiful song. I will not cry this time. But every time I think about this song in the context of the game, it makes me wanna cry. I feel like I always had trouble drawing my kobold feet when they are not on the floor, because it would just be like this, right? Like it would be like, but you know, drawn better. Wish them well. It also are not supposed to be that big. But don't worry, it will make sense at some point. As long as I keep a drawing line, it is bound to be correct at some point, right? Maybe we'll leave it like this for now. I think the lines are very chunky, so I can probably get away with not looking very correct. That's what I was saying, that she's gonna be way taller than she's supposed to, because of the way that I positioned the legs. But you know what? It's fine. Nobody's gonna notice. Close your eyes. I'll catch your tears. That's the wrong part of the song. I looked over to the side. I thought my microphone was muted, but it's something else that is muted. That is not supposed to be unmuted. I was scared there for a second. So How would this part look like? I think it would be more like something like this to make sense. Because, you know, there has to be like a little section here for obvious reason. Like, the crotch needs to exist. So I think it would be like this. Not that it's gonna be appearing anyways, but it's just for a frame of reference. I think that makes sense. Because she's gonna have her loincloth on top of it. But we'll leave it there for now. Just so I can look and see where things are supposed to go. Oh, pick up your phone, guys. Oh, Third Sanctuary and Second Sanctuary are such good songs. Toby Fox just keeps cooking. He never stops. Also, the rest of this arm will not gonna be showing up, so I don't need to draw it anymore. Same thing with this one. Now, I don't know if it should go like this. I don't think so. I think it should go like this. I think that's what it makes the most sense. I just realized that when I make these lines all the same color, this part will make no sense. I'll show you an example of what I mean. See? I think I do need to fix this leg after all. Ugh. Can't believe it. You're making me draw correctly as an artist? Maybe I can just slightly change the angle, making them farther apart. Like so. Oop, that's the wrong color. Like so. I still think maybe I need to resize these legs. Because they were a little bit too big for my own britches. But yeah, Toby Fox never misses. Mr. Tricky Tony here keeps posting bangers after bangers. And when you think he can't do it, he does it again. And now I need the tail. And then we're basically done with the body. Honestly, this is going by faster than I expected. What am I going to do if I finish this in like an hour? I was planning for this to go at least 2 hours long. Maybe I need to do more things to get myself distracted with. Did I put the tail already? Yes, it's supposed to be this later. So this part of the tail not gonna be showing up, so I guess I just draw this part. Well, but good. Does this make sense? Would it fold like that? Maybe. I think if it's... I think this that I made as an example is incorrect. Because I feel like if it was curving around, it would be kind of more like this, I think? I think that makes more sense. But I think I need to make it a little bit thicker. Actually, maybe I don't even need to do anything else here. It's implied that it's behind the leg. I think. That's what I would tell myself. Then just say that it's correct, and I don't have to do anything else. I think I also need to bring her head slightly down. I don't need to delete these, it will make sense later. You'll see why. I also think I need to get the... like the soft part of her. Like this thing over here needs to be a little bit more centralized when it goes up here. I'll fix that later. Oh, do not cut the layer. That is not what I want to do. Wait, I feel like I drew this one too small. I feel like the fuzziness is going overdrive. But you know what? That's completely fine. I don't think... Also, I just realized that I drew her in this position and I made her blush. So it could be seen very risque, but it's not. She's just sitting down. You don't have to worry about it. She will have clothes soon. Not that it's showing up anything, but you know. I know how degenerate some people out there can be. Also, I know that I can just use like a paint bucket and just paint over everything here, but that's coloring like this is half of the fun. Using the paint bucket destroys my fun. I just want to fill in the lines, you know. Oh, there you go. No, that is not correct. I feel like now that I have the body drawn, this doesn't make sense anymore. This part right here. That's what I get for trying to draw a slightly more complicated pose than the usual. Honestly, I feel like I probably don't even need it to curve that much. Also, I think I made her shoulders a little bit too stiff, but that's okay because she's gonna have their Pebbles hands in there. So it's gonna hide it, and it'll all be fine. That's my favorite part about art. Coming up with ways to hide things so they look correct. But actually, you just can't see it. You can't see the wrongness, so it's all fine. And then I'm going to destroy this VOD, so there's no evidence. I will not destroy the VOD. It will be uploaded to YouTube, like always. I feel like now it's too... What's the word that I'm looking for? It's too straight. And Ember is not straight. Oops. I was supposed to have color. You know, when I think about my characters and what their preferences are, I think most of them are just attracted to whatever until the situation arises. They're like it's the Schrodinger's I don't know, attraction. Not that they're attracted to him, but you know. It's like, oh, these two work together well as a couple, so they're gonna be together. Oh, now now it's Yaoi, or now it's Yuri, and now it's straight. Their preferences are whatever the Blorbo brain indicates at that point in time. I need to. Okay, this looks a little bit better. Yeah, you can kind of understand what's going on here. Now that I already observed, I will destroy this. So, what was the last time that I drew her outfit? I think the last time is the Valentine's drawing. Let's go get it. I feel like the last 4 drawings I made of Amber, she is blushing, which is funny. It's because she's together with her roommate. Oh my god, they were roommates. I wonder if it's gonna... maybe we are already at that point. That I would say whatever I just said, and they were roommates thing, and people will not know what I'm referencing. I feel like we already reached that point, and it makes me sad. I wish that wasn't the case, but I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe I did make the back of the tail a little bit too thick, but it's fine. I feel like that's better. Where's the arm? I need to fix this. Okay, it's time for close. Whoops, I made the screen very small. It's funny because when I was drawing her clothes, when I designed her first, I made these straps over here, leather straps. Honestly, I don't know what that is, but I draw it every time. I guess that's just how the clothes are designed. I'm not a designer. Like, I make clothes, but I don't design clothes, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is gloopy lore that I don't know if you guys know, but I do. My job is I am a seamstress. I make clothes for a living, but I don't design them. I just follow the specification that people send it to me. There is a in-house designer that we have, but I've never met them. The orders come from above and I follow them. Yeah, what are these little leather straps supposed to be? I guess it's just to make the outfit extra secure. Why am I saying like I wasn't the one that made it? Because I don't remember what I was thinking when I designed it. Like, I've seen these before in outfits, and that's probably why I was like, oh yeah, I want to make it like this. But now that we're here, I have no idea what I was thinking. Ugh. Maya's team from Persona 2 is so good. Maybe one day we'll go... No, we're not gonna, but... You know what? I was gonna say, maybe we're never gonna go back to Persona 2, but... I know a way that we can come back to Persona 2. I think the only way for me to go back is if I drag Lou with me. And that increases the probability of Persona 2 very highly. Oh, I was talking about work. I just got a message from work that I think I should read it. Give me a moment. Oh, okay. That is so funny. So, the message that I got, it's basically the... they're talking about, like... what is this called in English? It's like job opportunities, but just for people that already work there. Like, it's like for an internal thing. Like, recruitment or whatever. And one of the positions that they have available here is for a designer, like a fashion designer. That's so funny. I was literally just talking about that. Maybe they are listening. Scary. Maybe I should have drawn her here with a different outfit. I keep thinking about what some of my Blorbos wear in a more casual setting. But I guess this character specifically wouldn't care, so I guess it's fine. Okay, now that I drew that, this doesn't make sense anymore, the way that I drew, so we're gonna fix it. Did I make it too high? Oh, but now this, oh, that's what I get for doing shortcuts. It's okay, I'll just fix it. A good way for me to fix this is just lowering the opacity and then deleting the things that I don't need it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? Just gotta be careful to not erase everything. You know what? I think this part can all go. No, it can't. Well, it's only 4 pixels. Are people even gonna care about those 4 pixels? They're probably not even gonna see it. Actually, that's 5 pixels, so maybe they're gonna see it now. Streaming my art process is always funny to me, because I do think about all the stuff that I'm talking about while I'm drawing, but I never speak it out loud. So when I do it, I'm like, wow. I have a very unusual way of drawing, I feel like. But you know, that is what people do. I think everybody find their own style and they go for it. There we go. I think that makes more sense. Kinda, maybe. This part is a little bit weird, but I feel like I don't have a lot of space here, but maybe I should make this like this instead of going around that other direction, right? Does this make more sense? I don't know. I feel like I don't think it does. I feel like this is worse. I think this is more, this is correcter. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah. I just made a conversation with my own brain and my own brain agrees. But now this needs to go above, and then I can finally fix this area over here. There we go. Oh, I love Chrono Trigger. Guys, let's play Chrono Trigger again on stream. I know it's only been like 2 months. Actually, it's been more than that. When was the last time I played Chrono Trigger on the channel? Let's see. List of finished games. Chrono Trigger. When was the last video uploaded? 4 months ago! Oh my god! It felt like it was yesterday. I need to put my list of games that I want to play with Lou in an accessible place again. Because it is currently in my brain. Because the place that it was before got deleted. It was on my old phone that I gave it to my brother. And I told him, do not format this phone. Because there's stuff in here that I still need. And he formatted the phone because he's a stinker like that. He's not. I love my brother. But, you know, sometimes people do stuff that you don't agree. That's just how family is, I guess. Like, I do not understand why he did it, but maybe there was a reason. It probably wasn't, but you know. Just how it be. I don't know why I should not be drawing the fluff right now. Because Pebble's hands are gonna be on her shoulders. So if she has she would be like the fluff would be enveloping her arms, basically, instead of me drawing it like that. Okay, which one? I need to put all the blue stuff on top now. Maybe not all the blue stuff. I think this goes down. There you go, this makes a little bit more sense. Same with the tail, this also goes down. Actually, I know that I just took a break, but I want to take another one. But this one is actually for pee pee poo poo and not because I have to. Anyways, I'll be right back. Hello gamers, I'm back. So while I was away, also hello Ilo, hope you're having a good day today. While I was away, I noticed that I had some unread emails, like I had like 6 of them. I was like, oh, that's a lot of unread emails. Let me go check what they are. So I had today I made a purchase on the video game that I played called The Division 2. And you know, sometimes I want to treat myself. And I was like, I know that this is very expensive for what it is, but I want to buy a little shirt because I think it's cute. And I like this game, so why not? So I purchased the shirt. And I didn't check my email afterwards because of who does that. But I checked just now. And I got so many emails about this one purchase. I got one email from my bank saying that I spent money on this thing. Completely acceptable and fine. I got an email from the thing that Steam uses to get money from me. You know, whatever representative that they have to use it. I got an email, 2 emails from Steam saying that I've done this purchase via Steam. And I got 2 emails from Ubisoft saying that I bought things from their store. And it's like, I do not need these many emails for one purchase. Why are you doing this to me? Also, yeah, I'm fine, Isla. I'm doing well. I'm in a good mood today. I don't know if you can tell, but the vibes are good and well, and I'm happy to be alive. It feels so good when you get an email from your bank saying you spent money and it was actually you. Yep, that's me. It's funny because it wasn't are you doing this purchase? Like, it wasn't one like that. It was just you spent money. That was it. That's the notification that I got, which is fine. I think banks should do that. I think that's good practice. I'm more talking about the Ubisoft email and the Steam email and the other retailer that Steam uses to get my money. I don't need all that. I need just the one. Just the one from my bank. Maybe one from the bank and one from Steam. Because it was like, my bank told me that I spent this money, and Steam saying that I received the money. That's all I need. I don't need 6 emails, thanks. But yeah, I feel like it's not very unusual. Like, I think it only happened once when I made a purchase that wasn't me and I didn't know who it was, and then I immediately like blocked my card from my bank app, and then I got home and it was actually my brother that accidentally bought YouTube Premium with my card information. That it was like, oh, but I took your card information off my phone because I lent it to him for him to make a purchase, and I guess he didn't remove my card information from his phone. I feel like today I'm being very mean to my brother for no reason. He's fine. He's not problematic, as I'm just saying the bad parts about it. W brother, it do be like that sometimes, you know? But he's nice. Oh, don't worry about it. Do not see these 2 things I told you about him paint the whole picture of him. We gotta get in an ad blocker. Well, yeah. Well, I feel like for him it wouldn't help. Because he watches through his TV. I know that there are ways to do it, like you technically could get an ad blocker on your phone, and then via the phone you could like cast it to the TV and it would work, but I feel like that's a little bit too technical for him. Is your brother 80? No. He's not. He is in his mid-30s. But you know, sometimes it's convenient. Like you to like have it on your TV. But and I think he also has on his PS4, which two things that you cannot use an ad blocker on. But yeah, you could do some finagling and do it in a way that it's not that is free, quote unquote. But you know, I feel like sometimes people just like paying for the convenience. I certainly prefer not paying for the convenience and inconveniencing myself because I know how to do it. But I don't blame people that pay for it. Yes! Woo! I love being a pirate. No, but I still buy things that I support things that I like if I do have the money, which I currently do. So I do support things that I enjoy, like I pay my friends Twitch subs. No, that's a lie. Well, I do pay for I do have 3 active subs, but that's more for me to use emotes than anything, and not see ads on their channels. Because I don't think I even should be talking about this, but who is gonna be listening in? Like, you can block ads on Twitch. It's just very annoying to do so. Like, it's kind of like a battle. Twitch is very aggressive about beating the ad blockers. And if you want to be without ads on Twitch, you have to keep updating your stuff, which I gave up. I was like, you know what, Twitch, you win. I'm just gonna pay for my subs. Twitch Turbo is also a thing I could get, but at the moment, it is not worth for me to get it. Like, the amount that I pay for subs is smaller than what Twitch Turbo would be. Been using one for a year, it never fails you. So the problem that I have is that I also watched it on mobile. The mobile is the problem. If it was just on PC, it would have been fine. But Twitch Mobile is a very bad app, and also it's hard to get like a blocker that works all the time, that I don't have to mess with. Yeah, it's a demon. That's the problem. If it was just on PC, that would be completely fine. Like, I would have I found multiple ways to circumvent that. But mobile is a problem. But you know, there are things like video games, for example. If I have the means to buy games, I always buy them because I support the media that I enjoy the most. But speaking of prices, we live in the same country. Have you seen how much Death Stranding 2 costs? Have you looked at that yet? I don't know if it's a game you care about, but insane regional pricing. I saw that and I was like, there's no way Sony is doing this. What are they expecting to happen? You used to only watch your own phone, and it was one battle after another. Yeah, what? Yeah, have you seen it? Go to Steam right now and look up the price. I'm not gonna say it. I want you to experience for yourself. Okay, you did see it. I was very excited to play until I saw the price, and then I was like, oh my god, Sony, what are you talking about? A friend of mine did offer to get me the game, but I told her, let's do it like this. If you insist on buying me the game, you can pay for half of it and I'll pay the other half. So I'm only paying for half of Death Stranding's shoe, and that's why I'm gonna play it. Hi Seth, how are you doing today, gamer? As you can see, we're doing a little bit of doodling today, but we're mostly talking about random stuff, as always, as it is the case around here. Have you seen the Tears of the Kingdom price? I have not. When I played it, I played it for free. Let me see. Hasn't been a good week? Hopefully it improves, gamer. Third of a minute. Wait a second. Oh my god! It is literally a third of my monthly salary! Are you insane, Nintendo? Oof. Oh my god. Why? What are they thinking? Ilo, do you know something I just realized? So, if you buy the Switch 2 edition, is 500, right? The Switch 1 version is 400. But if you buy the Switch 1 version and then buy the upgrade to upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2, you save 40 on it. It becomes cheaper. I don't think they were thinking. You know what? I'm gonna show this on screen. We have to buy Nintendo games. I'm gonna show this on stream because you guys need to see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch 2 for 500 Rs. But Nintendo Switch 1 version, $399. Oh, so much cheaper. It's still very expensive. But if you buy the upgrade to Switch 2, if you own the Switch 1 version already, you're paying $60. So it's better to just buy the Nintendo 1 version for 400 and then buy the upgrade for 60 and then you save 40. Why is it like this? Like, I'm not saying that you should buy it because it is exorbitant amount of money regardless. But it is very interesting that you can save money by doing this. I guess you can only buy the Switch 1 version if you own a Switch 1 already. So I guess that's the problem. So if you don't own a Switch 1, you have to pay this amount of money. There's no way about it. But if you already own a Switch 1 and also has a Switch 2, you can just buy the Switch 1 version and then buy the upgrade. And then you have it's better. Well, you save money. I don't think I should say it's better. It's less worse. Yeah. It's the upgrade pack. It basically, if you already own the game for the Switch 1, you buy this to upgrade it to the Switch 2 version, which should be free. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is a good thing to do. But I guess if you really want to play Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 1 and you already own the Switch on the Switch 2 and you know what, I already explained it. I'm done. I don't want to talk about this anymore. You played it for free, but it wasn't really for you. When I played it, it wasn't very well optimized at that point. It probably is now, but I kind of don't want to play it again. I also think. Oh, I saw that as well. That you can buy Fire Red for 120 real, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What are these regional pricing? Evil company. But that's how it always been for us, Ilo, for our people. They're doing that because they know we're gonna pirate it. So they try to get as much money as they can from the people that are not pirating. But really, that's not the problem, I feel like. I feel like people that are... It's already been proved. People that are pirating games, they're gonna pirate regardless of the price. They're gonna pirate it anyways. So you're just making your loyal customers angrier. I guess we're the problem, man. We're the evil ones. Yeah. That's why I started playing the clown music. Yeah, the prices of games is what radicalized me. I don't want to undermine all the bad stuff that is happening in the world. I know, I'm aware. I just don't think this is the correct space to talk about it, but... Bad prices about video games, though. Now this is the correct place to talk about it. Many people will buy the game after if they like it, but not if it's $400. Correct. I wasn't even gonna play Death Stranding at all. I wasn't even gonna pirate it. But then my friend offered me to buy to buy the game, and I was like, I'll pay half. Like I would pay the amount for, like, I would pay for that game if I was paying half of it. So, you know what? Sure. What was the last time that I drew Pebble? Oh, this was the last time that I drew Pebble. Also, should I think I should add a goofy smile to this instead of a kind of a frown. Like an uncertain smile like this. There we go. Now it's a little bit better. It doesn't sound like she's about to get destroyed by somebody else. But yeah, any games that are you excited about playing, Ilo? We were talking about that earlier. And there's a few things that... Oh. Why are you there twice? I thought I copied this, but I guess I didn't. I can use this one because she's not wearing her cape. She's wearing Ember's cape. New games? Yeah, anything that is gonna be coming out soon. I guess I'm just gonna get her ref sheet that I need to update. Because I started drawing Pebble more adult-like, and I think she looks a little bit too small here. Any kind of media that is coming out soon that you may want to play or watch or engage with in multiple ways. I need to go back into drawing ref sheets. Oh, I forgot that's coming out. I don't really say that I'm interested about because I was never really that into Evangelion, but I think it's cool that it is being made. Like, I feel like Evangelion was always a thing that people would meme about being very confusing. And I want to see what Yoko Taro is going to be cooking up. Because that man is insane. I don't think I'm more interested in seeing people's reactions more than the media itself. How about you? I'm excited about the Suikoden anime that is gonna be coming out in October. I'm very much excited for it. I'm so happy. The thing is because I don't know if I don't know what you expect, because the people that are animated are people that don't do anime. Like it's being animated by the Konami animation team. That's literally what they're called. They're Konami Animation. And I was like, huh. The animations that they've done are really cool, don't get me wrong. But can't they do a full anime? What anime? I guess I can show off the trailer again. So, do you know about the Suikoden games? Like this? You know anything about it? They're making an anime of the second game specifically. Seems like a Glooby game. It is. I played all of the 5 games on stream. Well, I'm still going through the 5th one. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It is a JRPG. Shut up! Why do you keep playing the video? Okay, pause the music. Sorry, I was a little bit too aggressive with that. Shut up. Is it in the correct window? It is not. Now it's in the correct window. Okay. There's no subtitles in this, by the way, so you gotta watch it this way. But basically, it was a game about war. And she's explaining what the war is about. But I feel like some of the characters look weird from what they do compared in the game, but I think that's just like the change of art style. Like, I feel like Victor is missing his scars. He doesn't have his scars for some reason. So I don't think anything that they are showing off in the trailer looks very impressive in an animation standpoint. This is mostly like, here you have for the fans, you can hear what voice actors we chose for each of the characters and stuff like that. And then you can see who's working on it, which I do not understand because it's Japanese, but you can see right here that it's being made by the Konami animation team. And it's gonna be coming out in October. First, so they do animate. Wait, but they don't animate for anime, is what I meant to say. Do they have like, let me see if I can find it. Konami Animation Showcase, I think? There's a very cool showcase that they did about all the stuff that they're good at. But I don't think I'll be able to find it anymore. I love that there's a video here. Konami's making a new anime. What does this mean for Yu-Gi-Oh? And the anime that they're talking about is Suikoden. I don't think I can find the showcase that is really... Is this it? You're gonna hear it, but... Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, it's basically an anime... Is it? Is it this? I think so, yeah. So sorry, I need to show this off. So this is basic. I don't think this is specifically is what I wanted to show, but it works. This is basically all the stuff that this studio usually makes. It's mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, this one specifically is all Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's all that they work for. That's all that they have, like, this studio just to make animations for Yu-Gi-Oh! And it looks good. But I know that they work well to do the funny animation for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game! Let's skip around. Yeah, because this is all like then animating the cards and stuff, and it looks really cool. And you can really see how like varied their style is. But what I mean is that yeah, they do stuff really well for Yu-Gi-Oh! But what about an anime that is supposed to have, like, you know... Yeah, long form. There you go, you got it. But something interesting about this video specifically is that you can see how much the style changes. Like, this is already completely different from what we just saw. Oh, maybe I should be on screen for that. And then you have Mecha out of nowhere that is like 3D and not... look how good this looks. It's such a sudden change of style. And this video is what I saw when they announced the Suikoden anime. And of course, I did not expect to look as good as all of these animations look. But this is like, oh, this is what the team can do. This is the team animating for that anime. But that trailer didn't show off a lot of the cool stuff that they can do. Because here you can see all the cool stuff that they usually do for Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think the trailer for Suikoden was more like to show off what the characters are gonna sound like than what the anime is actually gonna look like. Well, you can see what the anime is gonna look like. But I feel like... at least for me, when I want to see cool stuff about an anime, I want to see the animation, like how they animate like fights or stuff like that. Like if you're just showing the characters talking, that's not very interesting to me specifically. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Also, another problem... Oh, I guess it's not really a problem. Something that I'm curious to know is what is also I don't even know if I can stream this now that I think about it. Let's stop. I don't want to get a copyright strike from Konami of all things. I was like just talking about it because you know it's something that has been on my mind. Didn't even if it's on YouTube you can't. No, it's not how it works. If I was streaming on YouTube, maybe. Konami, shoot this guy! But yeah, basically, something that I was curious about how they're gonna make it work. Because Suikoden as a series is known for having like 106 playable characters, sometimes more, because they're called the Stars of Destiny. And there's 106 of them. It is based on a Chinese story. It's based on water margin, is what the Chinese novel is called. So basically, you have to recruit all of these 106 people to your army, and when all the stars are together, you can bend fate for a more favorable outcome. It's basically what the series is all about. So if you don't get everybody, you do get an ending. It is just not the good ending. So you have to get everybody. So for the anime, I was thinking, are they going to have all the characters? Because there's no way, right? That's a lot of voices. And of course, they can like have a voice actor voice multiple characters. But well, it's gonna be more than 106 because 106 are just the allies. And Chu specifically has more than 106 characters because they have characters that aren't Stars of Destiny. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna be like. I guess we'll find out in October. Have you ever played Rance? No? It is just called Rance? What is the game about? I'm looking it up right now. Rance game. I've never heard of these series of games. Never seen it. Never seen it. Wow, it is going on for a long time. It's funny because I want to see pictures of the game, like how the game looks, and I only see the covers for the games. It's regarded as one of the best visual novels of all time. Oh, it's not an RPG? I thought it was an RPG because it kind of gives me like medieval Phantasy Star vibes. Wait, so it is a visual novel or is it an RPG? Oh, it depends on which game you play. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture right now that has, here's the order you should play the games. Which is really funny. It seems like a daunting series to get into, so I will probably never play it. But why do you ask? Do you want me to play them? I won't, but... Hello has very small ears compared to the other kobolds, so I need to make her ears tiny. It's an adult. Oh, I would explain the art that I saw because I didn't see anything explicit, but it had the vibes. But I didn't want to say anything because I was like, maybe that's not the case. Like Cartoonelico, for example, that it does have a lot of things that could be seen as that, but the overall game, like, it doesn't get tarnished by the lewd. No, never heard of it. Honestly, now that I know what kind of game it is, it makes sense that I never heard of it. Not my vibe. It inspired basically every isekai anime nowadays. I feel like isekai anime is not in a good spot, and I don't think it will ever be in a good spot again. After Overlord and Log Horizon, it is over. You cannot find any good isekai after that. I say that, but I'm not really an anime person. I don't really watch anime that often. So maybe there are a few goods there. A few good ones out there. You love how I got reincarnated as a vending machine? I heard about that one, and I heard that for how bizarre the title is, it is actually good, but I don't trust it. I don't think I would enjoy it, because I don't enjoy anime in general. The only anime that I've been watching consistently is One Piece. And I do that as a group activity. You actually never watched it? That's very funny. Or do you mean you never watched One Piece? Because that would be even crazier. One Piece? Never heard of that one. What was it about? It seems like a cult classic. You stopped following One Piece closely after Wano? At least you watched or read Wano, which I think is... I say is the best arc, but I'm not sure. I really like Wano, especially the anime because of they changed the art style so it looks way better than One Piece usually does. But like Impel Down is so good. Water 7 also very good. Marineford also interesting. Also very good. Honestly, I enjoy a lot of the pre-time skip stuff. I feel like the only thing post-time skip that gets close or arguably better than the pre-time skip stuff is Wano. Everything else is kinda... like, there's some good stuff in there, don't get me wrong, but a lot of not that great stuff. You know what's funny? A Whole Cake Island arc made me stop watching One Piece for 3 years. I hated that arc, and I still do. It has so much bad in it. But Atie is one of your favorite arcs. You like Sanji? I hate Sanji. Sanji sucks. Dressrosa in the anime is bad, but the manga is way better. I heard that Dressrosa's problem is pacing. And if you're watching via that one website that kind of fixes the paces and kind of tries to match the manga a little bit better, is way more enjoyable from what I've heard. But I don't remember disliking Dressrosa. I don't remember loving it either. Like, it was just, oh, that's okay. That's pretty nice. Don Flamingo is a funny man. Oh yeah, the animation is also pretty bad. I feel like that's kind of a given with One Piece. I feel like the animation's been going downhill for the time skip stuff, but Wano brought it back. The animation just improved after Wano. Egghead, which is currently airing, has a good animation as well. Not as good as Wano. I feel like they really wanted Wano to look really good, and then after Wano is done, they was kind of relaxed a little bit, but it's still way better than it used to be. It's one of those goofy things, you know. This is the part that is gonna be a little bit silly, because the snout is gonna be on... oh, I should not have put these in the same layer. Let me fix that. There we go. The snout is gonna be on the above layer. And everything else is gonna be under. Maybe this is gonna be under. Actually, I can probably make this invisible already. I love Tenna! Milk! Man, I love Kobolds! Oh my god. Did you come up with that? Or did you read it somewhere else? Because that's very good. I should make that into a shirt. Like, I'm not gonna sell it or anything. I'm just gonna put it in a shirt and wear it. You came up with it? That's very good. Congratulations. Congratulations! You've won the internet for today. Very good, gamer. Do people still say that? Do they still say, oh, you've won the internet? I think, like, that was a very common thing. Like 10 years ago. You've never heard of that in your life? Maybe you're just too young. You know, I don't want to say it, but... Or maybe you got to the internet later than most people. But I feel like that was everywhere back in the day. You're a young pup. I got it. I get it. I get it. It's okay. It's not a bad thing to be young. I do not shame people for being babies. I say that after calling you a baby. Oh, I know the problem that I have with this snout. The upper part is supposed to be bigger. I can fix that by doing this. Only learned English enough to understand anything like 8 years ago or something. Trying to think when I really started actually understanding English. Because I have been, funnily enough, 7 to 8 years of age is when I started learning English. But I wouldn't say that I was actually properly speaking by that point. I want to say 17 years ago is when I properly started practicing English. You mean at school? Oh no. All my English was done by myself. I learned it myself. I did not learn anything from school. They had English lessons, but I don't think I learned anything from my... Like, at the point that I was having English lessons, I already knew more than my teacher. Which, I don't think I should blame her. But if you're having a teacher teaching English, I think the teacher needs to be at least fluent in the language before they start teaching it. I don't know. Teachers have it rough, so I would not like destroy her. I think I'll blame more the school than the teacher. Used to help your teacher in high school? In high school, I would just leave class. And my teacher would not mind that much. Because when it was time for the tests, I would ace it. I was a very, you know, if you know current Glooby, you would like, oh, Glooby must have been such a nice child. Very by the books, play by the rules, doesn't get into trouble. I think I was the complete opposite of my current demeanor when I was little. Because I would skip school. I wouldn't get into fights or stuff like that. I wasn't that type of kid. But I would skip class a lot. He used to allow you to help people with the test because you completed the test in a minute. That's so funny. Hi son, how are you doing today, gamer? Today we're drawing more kobolds, as you can see. And we're talking about random things. Hope your day's been going well. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm in a pretty good mood at the moment. I think I may be getting sick, but I'm not sure. I'm feeling a little bit sniffly. Hopefully not. Game yeah, that's also something we were talking about. We're talking a little bit about piracy. You know, as you do. You know what? I don't want to really draw that eye, so we're gonna steal it. And by steal it, I mean I'm stealing from myself. Oh, that's why this is not making any sense. There you go. Oh, I love this song. Anything in Deltarune that has the Lost Girl motif, mwah. High quality. What program are you using, by the way? CSP. Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, I'll shut up. I was gonna say something that was gonna be funny, but I don't think I should say it. But yes, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I know what you're gonna say. Good. It's good. I enjoy it. Why are you thinking about? Are you thinking about picking up drawing? I think there are plenty of good options out there, though, especially for free, because this is not a free program. It's free if you know where to look. But it is not free. One day, but not today. Good. I feel like everybody should learn how to draw. I feel like drawing is such a good creative outlet for me. Because I have these characters that I like a lot. And nobody is gonna draw them but me. I should get a table first. That's a good idea. That's how I force myself to start drawing, because I really wanted to. But I was having trouble getting motivated, because I was trying to draw by mouse at first. Because I have some very good art that I did back in the day. I say very good art, but I don't know if I should... Well, it is art, but I wasn't actually drawing. I'm gonna get you a few examples. I was getting bases online, and I was like filling them up and doing Frankensteining around and getting like, oh, this arm from this base and this head from this part. And then eventually I would have a character. It's like a collage, if you think about it. And then I would draw on top of it with vectors using my mouse. Where is my old stuff? Oh, there it is. So an example that I like bringing up is this. It's one of my Dragon Ball Xenoverse characters. I think I made this in like 2015. And I basically got... You fell off does it speak? But that's what I was saying. I didn't actually draw this. I made this with vectors and drawing on top of other stuff. If anything, this is tracing. And I wanted to learn to draw from zero, without tracing anything. Very Brazilian of you, think. This is one of my Xenoverse characters, from Xenoverse 1 specifically. She's called Ninikyu, which means garlic. And you know, it's easy to do this with Dragon Ball, because there's so many Dragon Ball things that you can like find on the internet. Like, this is Gohan's hair. Like, I just got a random scouter. And this is like Bardock's armor, which I also could find very easily. So it is a Frankensteining of things. Another example is this is my character from Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star Online 2. It is not finished. It is never gonna be finished. This I took a screenshot from the game, and I was painstakingly drawing on top of it. It is very detailed, but I will never finish this. I think this was made around the same time, 2015. But I wanted to learn how to draw from nothing, from zero, from not drawing on top of anything. Because like I said, all of that was me tracing on top of something else. And I feel like people don't like tracing. I would say that I am against tracing if you're stealing. I think it's completely fine to trace as long as you be clear about it. This is tracing, and you're not stealing from other artists. I think then it's fine. You can trace whatever many things you wish, but just you need to be open about it. Yeah, exactly. For practicing, completely fine. I don't think tracing is this thing that you should destroy it. No. It's fine to trace. Just be clear that you traced and you're not stealing from people and try to pass as your own, and it's fine. Like you saw me tracing right now. I literally through all this eye, I traced over it. You literally saw it happen. I did this and then I changed the shape a little bit. Literally did right here, but this is a drawing that I made. It's mine. It's just that I have a very big problem about being consistent with my shapes. And I think this helps trying to be a little bit more consistent. W, thank you. I feel like a lot of people on the internet are like crucified for reasons that they shouldn't be. And I think this kind of tracing is one of them. But you should crucify people that are tracing and trying to pass it off as their own if it's not their own drawing. You know, there's the bad kind of tracing and the good kind of tracing, I would say. By the way, Glooby, do you do dailies? If you're talking about Final Fantasy XIV dailies, then yes. that's the and recently I've been playing the Division 2 a lot, and I also do the dailies there, if I have time. I just realized that I drew this on the wrong layer. It's fine. What layer did I draw that on? Oh, I drew on this layer. No food gasser, no catfishing, no nothing. The dailies that I do are only from video games. I should probably fix this. Actually, I don't need to. It'll be fine. Why are you asking? Did you want me to start doing dailies or something? I won't. I usually only do dailies. These eyes are incorrect. If I am doing it with, like, for example, on Cole's stream. Like, if Cole is doing dailies, I'll do the dailies alongside with them. But I would not do them on my own now. Excuse me. There you go. Doing one and they were talking about me? What do you mean? Are you doing like a here's VTuber? Guess who the VTuber is? It's Glooby. And then I say, oh look, it's me, it's Glooby. Which still is one of the best things I ever done, by the way, is that Metal Gear Solid 2 clip. They should make one of those. I think there was a Twitter account that did that, but they fizzled out very fast. I think they just gave up because they weren't getting any traction. Because I know about that because I was in one of the posts and I was like, what is this? I was like, oh, it's just a guess who the VTuber is. Basically what they would do, they would post a silhouette of a VTuber, and then the next day they would reveal who the VTuber was. VTubers are dead, we're all onto AI porn now? Those have nothing to do with each other. What? I think I should have her tongue out for this because I think it would be funny. Also, AI porn should also die. Support your porn actresses and actors. I'm saying I'm passing it off as a joke, but I'm being real and truthful. I don't engage with myself, but I do believe anything that has people working and people are trying to do AI versions of it, you should support the real one instead. I should probably make this pinkish. I don't remember the color that I gave the inside of her mouth, but it is this for this drawing. Yeah, mods, give a shout out to porn. Do not, by the way. Don't post any porn-related things in chat. It will get you and me in problems if Twitch finds out. You will get euthanized if you do so. Correct. And I do not wish you. I am quite fond of myself and do not wish to get destroyed. I think her eyes still look weird. I think they need to be bigger. By the way, Glooby, what was the last movie you watched? Who Framed Roger Rabbit was the last movie that I watched. Goated movie, by the way. But I feel like everybody here already watched it. But maybe you should just watch it again. I think the problem is that her eyes were too small. Don't remember any of it, probably watched it when you were like 5. That's fair. Well, that's the perfect time to watch it again then. It is a very good movie. Oh my god, I just realized that I drew that on the completely wrong layer. I was like, why can I not find this? It's because it's wrong! I drew on the wrong layer again, by the way, I just realized. I would not fix it, it will be fine. Ah, I have to fix it, because it's wrong. Raido, yeah, I love anything Raido related. Sadly, we have no more Raito. There's no more Raito games for us to play. They gotta release a new one. Maybe they will at some point. I hope I got to show off the appeal of Raito to some people and got the game a few more sales. I don't believe so, but it is good. Should believe it, so. This is not looking right. You try making one? Well, there is a manga for Raito Kuzunoha that has a case that it isn't in any of the games. So if people are making a game out of it, it would be from that manga. Oh my god, I drew this on the wrong layer again! I gotta stop doing that! There you go, now it's in the correct layer. I don't know why it is not looking correctly. Maybe I should just make her eyes closed. Or I could do the classic of having one eye open and one eye closed. It always works. Look at that. I just need to make it look nicer. I think it's because this eye is too up. It should be more down. But also if I do that... Oh, this looks better actually. Guy who hates drawing eyes, so he just won't. Eyes are a little bit like weird to work with. I think the problem that I have most of the time is just because of my art style. I have my lines are very thick. So if I try to make things that are like detailed, I run out of space. That's the main problem that I have. And if I try to make the lines different, they usually end up being inconsistent, so I don't want to do that. Wow, the playlist is really going for Raito. Oh, that's why it's going for Raito. The playlist randomly decided to not shuffle anymore. So it was playing Raito songs one after the other. It will be back to shuffling after this. That is so funny. W. The playlist is like, you know what? Raito Kuzunoha, really good. Play that thing. Keep playing those songs. Because you are epic. So let's make Ember a little bit translucent because I want to see the arms. So the rest of these are going under. I should probably put these in a folder. Yeah, see, no more Raito. Now we're on Splatoon. Honestly, at the start of the stream, I was like, oh, I'm drawing too fast. I need to get distracted with something. Ended up getting distracted with something. Now I don't know if I'll be able to finish anymore. On stream. At least on stream. I'll finish this off stream, probably. should probably draw this part first. I think those arms are too big. And also, she'll probably be wearing her cape. Oh, these parts of the arm are not even gonna be showing up. I don't need to draw that. That's my favorite part of drawing characters being obfuscated by other things. Is that I don't have to draw them like most of them. I think that's, oh yeah, the tail and the cape. And not forget about the cape, because you're only gonna be seeing like this. Honestly, I don't think you're even gonna be seeing the rest of it. I still can't believe that this song has the freedom motif in it. Yes, this is Deltarune. I don't remember, Ella. Did you finish Deltarune? Oh, at least what it has out at the moment. You never touched it? Oh, I was about to drop some lore. But since you had never touched it, then you would not get what I'm talking about. You can't? No, it's discussion lore, because I wanted somebody to talk with. Well, I like it right now. So if I just talk about it and nobody knows what I'm talking about, then it's not good. Yeah, you're not that guy, pal. Maybe next time. Oh, there it is. But yeah, it doesn't mean anything to you, Isla, but it is very important. Like what Tricky Toby Fox did with this song, with that tune, is very unusual, and it has some implications that people are still trying to figure it out. I think I made her hands too big. This needs to be smaller. It doesn't need to look perfect. As long as you understand that these are arms that have hands attached to them, I think that's all you need. What's their blood types? Kobold. Why do you want to know what their blood types are? Are you building a wiki? So this hand needs to be in a different layer, because it's probably going under the head. Like so. You working for Kobold fandom? Why do you need the blood types then? I feel like most of the time that's not gonna come up. Oh, getting EP. It's getting close to dinner time, which means it's getting close to bedtime soon. Huh? Oh, okay, I get it. I was very confused with my layers for a second, but no, these make sense. They're supposed to be like this. Okay, now that I drew her arms, I need to actually draw the fluff from Amber's coat. Which will probably go here. Oh! That one is not supposed to be like that. What happened over here? What? I love when I accidentally scroll to the infinity and I have to go all the way back up. Ah. For a second I thought I drew stuff with the wrong layer and I would be very upset. It's okay. Everything worked out. Ah. Now what I'm wondering is, should I do this? I will show you what this is in a moment. Should I do this? I don't think so. I don't think I should draw her arms getting engulfed by the fluff because it's gonna look weird. Oops, wrong color. Yeah, I don't think that looks good. We'll leave it like that. Going over the fluff. Doesn't need to be all that detailed. Dun dun. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I love Paradise so much. What a good song. Just realized that I forgot to draw the back of her cape. Which, honestly, I don't think you can see anything anyways. I think I just need to do this. Maybe add, like, a swoosh. That works. Honestly, I don't need to follow the guide for the shape of the tail here. I just need to draw the tail. Maybe I should actually, because that is actually following the body that I drew under that. So it would make sense anatomy-wise for it to be around here. But listen to this. I can also do whatever I want. So at the end of the day, I can ignore what Vast Me told me to future me to do. Which honestly, I do it all the time. Who cares about that guy anyways? Also, I think we're done. Let me remove all of the references. The construct lines. I think this is it. Oh, I just realized that there's a lot of space in the leg that I did not paint correctly. I was thinking of drawing a background, but I don't think I want to. I don't want to listen to this right now, even though I like the song, but it is not the vibes. Oh, I accidentally skipped twice. That's fine. You can keep skipping until I find something that I want to listen to. Oh, there you go. This is a good one. Very relaxing to wind down after an intense drawing session. But I think this is it. I'm trying to look to see if there's anything else that I want to add, remove, or fix. But I don't think so. Because we're not gonna be able to see the rest of Pebble's body anyways. So I'm putting everything into folders now. Oh, you can actually see me doing that in the corner there. I like organizing things in the way that they're supposed to be organized, you know? Remove all the references. Pow. You know what? I did find something I want to fix. This right here. But I think this is it. We're done. Let's put a watermark in, shall we? It's a very productive day, I would say. I managed to get the thing that I wanted off of my head. Got to talk about a bunch of random stuff that I enjoy, and some stuff that I don't enjoy, but it's important to talk about. And I did my solo stream for the week, because I wanted to stream earlier, but sadly things got in the way, like playing The Division with a friend, and also I don't feel like streaming that particular day, and I didn't. It's all about the vibes, you know? Sometimes I get home and I was like, today ain't it for streaming. I think today I'm gonna relax and do something else. And yesterday I was on Van's channel, so I didn't stream on my channel. So I technically did stream, just not for you. Yeah, I drew this very small. I feel like I usually don't draw this small. I don't know what it came to me that I was like, today is a small kind of day. Thanks for the stream, you're the Brazilian GOAT. Don't worry, we're not ending just yet. We are though. I'm just doing the finishing touches. Like, you know, adding the gradient. As is preordained. The gradient is the GOAT of all artists. And it's very good to... it is also good to find out when there's holes in your drawing, because you didn't use the paint bucket, even though I said that I dislike it. This is just one of the problems you get when you don't use the fill tool, you just draw normally. Maybe I should make Ember's like awkward smile a little bit bigger, because it looks like she's upset. She's not upset, she's just embarrassed. I don't want people to think that she's being forced into this. Now it looks like a somber smile, but that's okay. We'll leave it at that for now. Let's go post it up. Done this in 2.5 hours? Not bad. Pretty good if I do say. Also, it was supposed to be done a lot faster, but I am the yapper after all. I gotta talk about things. La 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 la. We love the yap. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like being a big yapper. Da, 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 da. Let's make this right in the center. New post. Not February, March. It's a new month, which means new folder. Let's see, what should be the descriptor for this? Let's say I've been thinking a lot about these. Can't help but to draw them. Are they siblings? They are a couple. I was gonna say how they can be siblings if they're different scale colors, but I guess they could be adopted. I do really like the found family trope, but no, these are dating. They're not siblings. Siblings or dating. they're a couple. Think about these two recently. The only way to make the Blorbos stop screaming is by here's Ember and Pebble sitting around and hanging, I guess. OC hashtag art. It has been posted. Now, if there's anything wrong with it, I legally cannot fix it anymore. Oh, right OSD jump scare. Anyways, gamers, I think this is it for today. Let's see who's around that we can raid. Let's raid into Disembodied Voices. She's currently playing Slay the Spire 2, which I was never a fan of Slay the Spire 1, but I heard the game is good. I own Slay the Spire on the Switch. Opened the game once, and I was like, that's not for me. Yeah. And as always, I appreciate everybody that came here today, all the chatters that kept me company, all the lurkers listening to me being a... I just realized I forgot to bring out all the Germans today. Well, it's fine. Appreciate everybody that came here today, all the chatters that kept me company, all the lurkers listening to me being a silly little guy. And if you're watching this VOD right now, either here on Twitch or by the YouTube VOD channel, that's very cool. As for streams, tomorrow I'll be playing Tales of Vesperia with Lou here on this channel. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing anything on Saturday or Sunday. Sunday is Sketty Day, so I'm gonna be hanging out with Sketty. If she's streaming, then I'll be there. If she's not streaming, then I won't be streaming. I think I'll try to stream Saturday. I guess it depends on how I'm feeling at the moment. And next week, I'm gonna try so hard to play Suikoden 5 again. I really want to, but I feel like I need to be on the right mind space to play it. So I'll try my best to play next week. Anyways, you guys have a good one now. I'm going to go get dinner. Bye bye.